dismissed every accomplishment I've made. You've talked about my father. Well, you call me an entitled millennial, I call you a carny succubus, because the dirty secret about you, the dirty secret is you need this generation more than it needs you.
Whoa, what a hell of a birthday. I gotta tell y'all, we're gonna talk about Raw, November 24th, 2025, my birthday. Wade and Joe on commentary in Oklahoma City. I had a good day, y'all. Got to watch Wrestle War, a little bit of War Games action there, hang out with Big Daddy, then hung out with my buddy Doug, with my kiddo, my buddy Cody. We got to watch Wicked for Good. Man, it was an emotional wreck at the end of that movie. I still think the first part is better because, I'll get into it in the podcast for tomorrow. Talk about Wicked in general. But yeah, I got to sit down tonight. And what's funny is I timed it just right because the movie was at 3:15. Raw starts at 6 o'clock here, in Arizona. And we got out at like 5:40 or something like that out of the theater, sitting there talking a little bit, talking about the movie. And I told Kathy, all right, Kathy, we jumped in the car. I'm like, all right, look here. As we're driving right now, and we just go, if we get where we need to get going on time and stop at the store real quick and boom, we should walk in right when Roman Reigns is coming out. Because they usually do like 15 minutes or 10 minutes of what happened last week. They show all the superstars walking in, blah, blah, blah. Man, I watch so much wrestling. As soon as we walk through the door, they're like, welcome to Oklahoma City, Bob. And then it got quiet for a bit, the crowd, and then boom. And that's what happens. Roman Reigns is here. He comes out, our tribal chief. One's up. My one was up. And I was like, holy hell. Holy hell, man. Let's go. War Games this Saturday. And next week, they're going to be in Glendale, Arizona. Man, I wish I could have gone on that show, but I already took some time off. I took some time off for my birthday as well. Had a really great weekend. Solid food. Just we had my wedding anniversary, too, was a Friday. So a big weekend for this big head boy. A lot of great stuff, especially to end the fact that I was sick. Just to get that out of the way, just to end the fact that I was sick. So we started off with Roman Reigns. He comes out, he's about to speak, and he's like, Oklahoma City. We're about to acknowledge him? Nope, because, whoa! Cody Rhodes comes out, and it is awesome. Cody Rhodes comes out, and he gets the pop and this and that, and he's just like, Oklahoma City, what do you want to talk about? And before they really can get into anything there, my favorite part about this is Cody's like, Roman, me and you, I trusted you this once, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, but this is war. Can I trust you now to join my team? Do you know who didn't like that? CM Punk. He didn't like that whatsoever. Nah. He came out. Where is LA9? But, that's besides the point. CM Punk comes out, and he's like, oh, yeah, hey, is it a good time to be alive in Oklahoma City? They all got the little big pop there by saying the town they're in. Punk goes off, and he looks at Cody. He's like, hey, man, your team? Your team? Well, the last I checked, this isn't SmackDown, and this isn't that, and you can be the quarterback all you want over there, but I'm the champ here. And I was like, oh my gosh, man. The tension, the drama, loving it all. And my favorite part out of all this is at the end, Roman Reigns is like, I don't like you. I don't like you. That's all right, but I hate Paul and the Vision more, so that's why I'm going to do this. I got to do this for my family with the Usos and everything like that. And just to put the cherry on the top, just because we have WrestleMania right around the corner, they have these vignettes. There's the women's vignette coming here soon. Can't wait for that in 4 days, it says. But I love when Roman's like, you know what? That championship would look better on me. And you got both champs there. And Punk's like, who are you talking to? Oh, he's talking to you, Cody. I was just like, who is he talking to? Is he going to lay one of them out at the end of War Games? So we got a lot going on here. Very excited to see what we are going to do for the rest of the show. But yeah, freaking awesome. We go backstage. We got the Vision. Drew McIntyre's there. Paul's talking him down. He's like, hey, man, like, you got suspended and blah, blah, blah. And if you do anything or say boo to the wrong person, you can get kicked out of here. Blah. He goes, but hey, let's take advantage of the main event. The winner picks the the winner gets the advantage in War Games, which means to fellow new listeners, War Games, if they get a win here tonight, that means they'll have the numbers advantage throughout War Games until all 5 members of each team gets in, and then the War Games can actually begin. Yeah, so it's a big match. Big match here. Logan's getting a little bit of a personality, finally. He's like, hey, man, so Bronson Reed's going to be his partner, right? And Paul's like, no. He's like, Braun Breaker? Then he goes, Bronson Reed? And he goes, no. He goes, like, me? He goes, yes, you. So you and Drew will take on the Usos tonight. He didn't say that until, like, the next segment came out. But that's the main event. We get our last time is now tournament. I think quarterfinals. It's Gunther versus him. Carmelo Hayes. Match of the night. I'm saying that right now. Hands freaking down. Match of the night. Welts on the chest. Gunther he was taken to the limit by Melo, but not enough, though, for Gunther to go on. And I'm like, seeing this, I'm like, he's going to face Cena. He's going to be the one. Because I told y'all this whole tournament is to build up the future. And Gunther is the future. But this was one hell of a match, man. I want to watch it back again because this was. I want to run it back, like Mr. Jey Uso would say. Let's run it back. But awesome match, dude. Awesome match of the night. We go backstage with Cody, Roman, Punk. They're all talking. Here comes the Usos. They're like, They're like, yeet. They're like, hey, man, y'all need to figure this out because we're going to take on Drew and Logan, the best tag team here in the business. We're going to go take on Drew and Logan. Y'all need to figure your stuff out. But we here, we're going to do this. We're the best in the world, huh, Cody? And Roman, Tribal Chief, hyping us up. And Roman, once again, just laying a little bit of a cherry on top, but he's just like, hey, y'all got to figure out whose team this is. And I was like, ooh, pitting these two against each other is so right, but so wrong, but so right. Nah, I mean. Then we have Dominic Mysterio. A Dominic Mysterio segment. I did not know this would be possible or the day. I am very excited about this. He is the AAA Mega Champion. He comes out there, does his thing, and my favorite thing about this is such a Vince McMahon thing. But everyone was sort of like, oh my God, Dominic Mysterio said, I want to take you down, John. Does John, blah, blah, John, because he has this big Intercontinental Championship match in San Diego. And then Cena's music hits, that place explodes. Oklahoma City's like, oh my God. And it is little John Cena, a little person. That's why I said this feels like a Vince McMahon thing, but he comes out, and there's little Stu. The cameraman Stu, little Stu. It's like they're going for it. And then he comes out to the ring. He can't jump up to the ring like Cena does, the joke and whatnot. And he gets in the ring and he's saying his lines. And Dominic's like, hey, I'll drop you right now. Just get out of my ring. And then little Cena actually talks back to Dominic. And my favorite part about this is Dominic's like, hey, this wasn't the plan. And little Cena's like, no, because he got that Cena spirit. But poor Dominic Mysterio dropped him. Then 619, then Splash. Who comes to the rescue? Rey Mysterio And Dom just walks away, and he just has that smirk and that stupid mustache of ours that I love so much that I can't grow. I shouldn't even call it stupid because my mustache is stupid when I grow it. Dominic has a better mustache than me. I'll say it right now. Hands down. And it's everywhere. I went to Lids, which is a hat place. Maybe, do you have a Lids in your town? Well, we do. And Dominic Mysterio was on the promotional stuff. It's pretty awesome. But next match up is Rey Mysterio versus JD McDonough. As soon as I heard JD McDonough's music, I was like, oh, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I know. Yeet. Let's do it. JD McDonough versus Rey Mysterio in this awesome match. Finn Balor on the outside, trying to help JD win this match. It's a back and forth battle. Freaking awesome. Freaking just everything. JD, I felt like was going to win at some certain point because of Finn, but no. Rey Mysterio got the win over JD McDonough in this awesome match. I got to say, my second match of the night. Yeah. It was good, man. It was good. Then we go backstage with Adam, with Raquel. She's just like, hey, she wants the championship opportunity again, blah, blah, blah. Adam's like, you know what? Yes. Once that happens, I'll get you. And here comes the New Day. They come out here and they're with Grayson Waller, and they're like, hey, they're yelling and doing their New Day thing. And they're like, where's Dragon Lee? Where's AJ? And then Adam's like, hey, next week, AJ, Dragon versus the New Day for the Tag Team Championships. And then New Day's arguing, and they're like, wait, what did you say? They're like, you know what, Pierce? Say it. Say the thing you like to say. It's official. Fucking awesome. It's just such a good night, man. This is probably one of my best birthdays. I'll put that out there. You know, as I get older, I have birthdays. I have the greatest hits of birthdays, you know, especially with my family and especially when I was a kid and stuff like that. But no, I got to put this up there. This was a damn good birthday. We got some great food. We had turkey early because I love me turkey. I love me some Tujie. That's turkey in Navajo for you out there. But yeah, just a good day. Today's a good day. You know, we all need those days. Just a good day. Then we go right into Brock. Dun, 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 dun. He has arrived. Cowboy hat and all, and vest. He walks right into the locker room of the Vision. He is here, and he is on the hunt, as Paul said earlier, for Roman Reigns. Oh, yeah. That feud will live forever. Then we go to Becky Lynch. She comes out. Then we go to Lash and Nia, Kabuki Warriors. We got the Women's War Games team here. Becky, she's pulling some really great stuff here. This heel stuff is freaking fantastic. And she's mucking and hitting, which is great. Becky's like, you know, giving everyone their flowers and just ripping them away from Asuka and Kyrie. And Nia, like, yeah, you're big and strong, but I made you that. But I made this whole team. I assembled this team. I was like, wait, what? Becky is fucking awesome in this segment, dude. And then, of course, we have Rhea. We have Alexa, we have Charlotte, we have Io, then we have AJ Lee. They all come out. AJ Lee gets on the mic. She spits a little bit of fire, and she goes, you know, going at Becky. And she goes, you know, when we get in that cage, it's going to be the old AJ. You don't want to be locked in here with me. No way, bruh. No way. And gives the mic to Rhea. Rhea grabs the mic. Rhea don't want to talk no more. What does Rhea want to do? She gets in a fight. I think she bashes Nia right in the head, and it's just a big brawl. And I'm like, War Games! Oh. William Regal and his long, luscious hair popped in my head when I heard that. War Games! I cannot wait. Last time is now tournament match. Solo versus Penta. Sadly, Penta got hurt. And I was like, no! Because rumor has it, slowly we're going to get the Lucha Bros back again. I hope Penta's not that hurt. I hope that's not the case. You know, I'm like, please, universe, please. Oh, Penta, I hope you get better. I know he looked a little mad, but in results, the doctor said nope. And Solo won the match to move on. He will face Gunther. And I don't see Solo beating Gunther. not whatsoever. But I saw the video of Penta where he got hurt. It looked like his shoulder landed wrong. I'm hoping it's just a bad tweak and whatnot. But, you know, this business is dangerous. So don't do this at home, kids. Don't do this at home. We go right into Adam. He's backstage with Maxine. And I feel so bad because of this. Like, he's talking to Maxine. She's like, I'm going to call Natalya. Natalia's out there. She just wrote a book. She's got this new character she's working on, you know, out there in the indie scene and stuff like that. And I'm very excited to see where we go with Natalya here with Maxine. Because as Maxine's walking down, here comes Ivy Nile, and I will say this. When Ivy popped up, I was like, you. I totally spaced her name. Totally. And I was like, I had a good 5-minute span where I spaced her name. And then I was just like, you know what? I was like, no, I got this. And I was like, Ivy Nile? I was like, it has to be Ivy Nile. And then I typed it in, and I was like, oh, God, I'm freaking stupid. Yeah, it was Ivy. She just came at Maxine like, that's how he was mine. Then here comes Raquel. Here comes Roxanne. We're showing that there's other threats out there that want the Intercontinental Championship. So, good stuff here. Then we got the Usos. Main event time versus Drew and Logan. Oh, my gooshness. Fun match. Third match of the night. Like, this was a really great show. The Usos battling Drew, and then, of course, here comes the Bronze, and here comes Punk, and here comes Cody. And enough of distraction to where Logan gets a roll-up for a 1-2-3, so they get the advantage in the War Games match. Yeah. So, Drew and Logan get the win. Here comes Roman. Then it's like, we're going to tease it. Here's the executive producer thing after they clear the ring. Here comes Brock Lesnar. And I was like, oh my gosh. And you could feel it in the room, the energy. Both teams of five, one in the ring, one outside. They come in and they start fighting. And this is where Joe's like, we're going to fight out. What's going to happen? Blah, blah, blah. And this is the way we end the show. Just cut it off. It's done. That's it. That's all. And I was like, that's a tease. Everybody in Oklahoma City is getting a treat right now. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Just giving you a little taste. Because the War Games, baby. War Games is right around the corner, baby. Ooh, so excited this Saturday. Can't wait. We got to start building. What's the next pay-per-view? Usually it's TLC in December. Oh, they got rid of TLC. What's the next? I can't think right now because I'm just thinking about Survivor Series War Games. We have December. Then we have the Royal Rumble coming in Saudi Arabia. Thought about that. And then WrestleMania is next year in Saudi Arabia too, right? So we shall see. But I'm more excited about War Games. 5 out of 5 for this Monday Night Raw, November 24th, 2025, which is crazy because that is my birthday. Wade and Joe on commentary. We're in Oklahoma City, baby. Good stuff. Good times. Match of the night, Gunther versus Carmelo Hayes. Moment of the night. I really enjoyed the little Cena stuff. Little Cena and Dominic Mysterio. I thought that was awesome. Silly, very silly, but had its purpose here. And big moments of the night, women's War Games tease, men's War Games tease. We're just getting ready. I believe there's only 4 matches on the card. Because I know it's Dominic versus John Cena. There is the women's war games, men's war games. I'm trying to think, what is the fourth match in war games itself? Let's see. Oh, nope, that's not what I want. Let's just double check right quick. War games card update. Isn't Stephanie? Isn't her? Let's see. I was like, doesn't she have a match? Let's see. Let's correct ourselves here. WWE, Cody, Becky, women, tag team champion. Yeah, Stephanie Vancure is going to face Nikki Bella. That's the match I was thinking of. No tease here tonight. This is like that's interesting. No Stephanie or Nikki on this show to build up maybe on Raw, which is weird because I'm like, Stephanie's on Raw with that championship. So, huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Big Daddy in the house.
What up?
So Big Daddy, did you just finish Raw?
I sure did, and I had a hell of a good laugh at the end.
Yeah, I got to say, I want to do a real quick run through of the card that is officially for Survivor Series War Games. Are you down?
I'm down. Let's do it.
All right, so first up, the first match of the night, Stephanie Vancure versus Nikki Bella for the World Championship.
Stephanie, all the way.
What's funny is, like, she wasn't on the show.
No, she isn't on the show. She's always been my pick. Yeah, Nikki, she needs to sit her ass down somewhere. I'm Stephanie all the way.
Well, in that match, I'm for Stephanie as well.
Cool.
All right, second match, Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena for the Intercontinental Championship.
Sadly, I'll go with John.
I'm going with Dominic.
Dominic's good, but I don't think he's ready.
Yeah, I just got a feeling it's Dom. That's just me, though.
You probably know something anyway, so.
All right. Men's War Games match. We'll go with that first because I'm more excited about the women's, which is, let's see, I just had them. The Usos, Punk, Cody, and Roman versus Brock, Drew, Logan, and the Brawns.
Okay. I honestly feel the Dangerous Alliance gonna get it.
Who? Oh, Mr. Paulie?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, you went Dangerous Alliance. Ooh.
Yeah, that watching that whole team up again, it's like looking at the whole Dangerous Alliance again.
Oh.
I just got a feeling they're gonna get it.
All right. Well, I am going for them as well. I think the heels are going to get the win in this War Game. Something's going to happen with Roman that's going to set him off with Cody and Punk and stuff like that.
And Jay.
Yeah. And
especially Jimmy.
Yeah, something's going to happen on their side of the team that's going to make them lose the War Games match.
Yes.
All right. Now the women's. We got Becky Lynch, Kabuki Warriors, Lash, and Nia versus Rhea, AJ, Alexa, Io, and Charlotte Flair.
I'm going with Rhea's team. I
am going with Rhea's team as well.
Yeah, they look strong. They look like they're just ready to beat some ass. They're more organized than Team Becky, especially after her big ass mouth tonight. Yeah.
I loved every second of that.
That cracked me up, man. That girl's something else. But yeah, I'm going with I'd say Team Rhea.
I'm going with Team Rhea as well. Yeah. Okay. So we agree on the women's, agree on the men's, disagree on the Intercontinental Championship, and agree on the. Wow, we've never had a 3-on-1. Usually on the opposite.
Yeah, it's usually on the opposite end, but yeah, this is going to be good.
So, all right, y'all. Well, that's Big Daddy's picks and predictions for War Games.
You're missing one.
What match?
The traditional one.
That's on a Friday, dude.
Oh.
Yeah,
they switched it up.
Yeah, that's the Sammy one you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's on Friday, which I was kind of well, that's kind of stupid.
That's stupid. Who's on that one again? That's Team Sammy versus the MFTs, right?
Yep.
Hmm.
In a traditional Survivor Series match.
I'm going MFTs.
I'm going to MFTs too, and I think the Wyatts will attack after.
Yes.
So
The Wyatts afterwards, if they do have just like a surprise traditional match, if it's going to be the Wyatts and I'm going with the MFTs, and I have a feeling MFTs going to win, then I'm going with the Wyatts after that.
well, you heard it here, folks.
That's right.
That was Big Daddy on the mic on the ones and twos.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Being honest tonight, that title would look so much better on my shoulder.